Me, sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure you've got a perfectly good excuse.
Nope, I just really didn't care enough about this meeting to be on time.
He's kidding. Commander Galloway, this is Lieutenant Kaffee.
How do you do?
You're a JG.
Beg your pardon?
I wrote a 17-page memo to division and they assign a junior grade?
Commander Galloway's from TJAG.
Oh. Well, whatever Sam did, he was tired, okay?
Thanks, Nick.
Hey, Sam's pretty sure his little girl's about to say our first word any day now.
Really? I didn't know that.
She just looks like she has something to say.
We got a little pool going in the office. $10, pick a word off the grid.
Oh, yeah? What's left?
Rosebud.
I'll pass. Kaffee, this is yours. You've been detailed by JAG.
Detailed to do what?
Detailed to handle this.
All right, everybody, listen up. Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. A PFC named William T. Santiago writes a letter to a senator claiming he knows the name of a Marine who illegally fired his weapon over the fence line. Santiago ends his letter claiming he wants to transfer off the base in exchange for the identity of the fellow.
What's a fence line?
It's a big wall separating the good guys from the bad guys.
Teacher's pet.
Gentlemen,
Santiago writes a letter saying he revealed some guy's name. Do we know who?
yeah, Lance Corporal Harold Dawson is squad leader.
Uh-oh.
Dawson, by the way, claims that he was engaged at his post by a Cuban sentry and was simply returning fire. The fence line shooting, however, is beside the point.
Well, what's the point?
Santiago's dead.
And what happened?
Well, Dawson and another member of his squad, a PFC named Loudon Downey, break into Santiago's room, tie him up, and stick a rag down his throat.
Well, they poisoned the rag?
Well, not according to them.
What did they say?
Well, not a lot. Commander Galloway had a look at their statements and had them recycled. They'll be brought up here to Washington in the morning on a Thursday at 0600. You'll catch a transport down to Cuba, so you can see what you can see.
You report to Barracks CO, Lieutenant Colonel Nathan Jessup. Do you know anything about him?
Should I?
He's the golden boy of the Corps.
He's the youngest colonel in the North American Command. He's got his eyes set on the National Security Council.
Thank you, Commander. If Jessup's got anything to say about the two defendants, it'll help. Any questions?
Is that 0600 in the morning, sir?
Excuse me. Lieutenant Kaffee, have you ever been in a courtroom?
Commander, if this goes to court, they won't need a lawyer. They'll need a priest.
No, they'll need a lawyer.
Isaac, I just want to say for the record, this is the least fun I've ever had at one of your staff meetings.
Captain, there are two defendants, but JAG only assigned one attorney.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Kaffee can handle a plea bargain by himself. He's closed 39 cases in 6 months.
One more and I got a set of steak knives.
It just seems to me that 6 months down the line, appellate's going to look at this and open it up again on the grounds of insufficient representation.
No offense taken, if you were wondering.
Having one attorney represent both defendants might seem strange to an unusually thorough investigator.
This is JAG's assignment, not mine.
Actually, Captain, you have the
It's an
authority to
open
appoint
and shut.
I really feel that Christmas is a time when people should be with their loved ones. Don't you, Captain?
Sam,
Me?
work with Kaffee on this.
Doing what?
Various administrative, things, backup, whatever.
So in other words, I have no responsibilities whatsoever.
Right.
Not my kind of case.
All right, the two of you, listen to me. This is important. You got some kind of leverage in this, but not much.
Well, what kind of leverage?
Well, this letter that Santiago wrote, it wasn't his first.
In fact, it was the 12th. Santiago put in for transfer 6 times in 8 months. Nobody was listening. This last letter was just a last-ditch effort.
Thank you, Commander.
Joe.
Do we have the letters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I right in assuming that they don't paint a flattering picture of Marine Corps life in Guantanamo Bay?
Right.
Am I also right in assuming that if the letters, as well as the assault, were kept as quiet as possible, that the government might feel predisposed to offer a degree of leniency to the defendants?
Right again.
Steak knife city.
All right, don't get cute down there. The Marines at Guantanamo are fanatical.
About what?
Dear Senator,
About being Marines. Moving on.
my name